Mwah. Hey, y'all. And Rebel says hi. And here's this one. Okay, I know I haven't talked out loud in a while. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Fred. Hi, Natalia. Natalie. I'm trying to give you a nickname. Can you hear me good? Hi, Lisa. How the heck are y'all? Y'all doing okay? Nattering, Natty. I'm gonna call you Natty. Natalia. But I like the entire name, as I call Fred Frederick, like I'm your mother. Hanging in there. Oh, Lisa needs me. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Not Natty. Okay. No, Natty. You got it. Too cute to be. I'm your mother. What's her name? Says it all the time. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj says it. I'm your mother. You are my sons. Yeah, she's funny. You've been withdrawing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, girl. I've been overdosed with energy. Just infiltrated energy that's not mine. That's just been, when you go and you submerge yourself in the 3D world and you're dealing with a lot of different people like that, it's a lot for somebody like me, being having my awareness like wide open and having my empathy like super hyper sensitized, and to be coming from being completely isolated and then only for my collective, to putting all that back out into 3D world and dealing with clients and coworkers and managers and schedules and requirements and traffic and all the things. It's just been like, wow, it's been a lot. We got the back to school rush going on right now. I switched jobs. Even I left my last job and I'm at a whole new job now. I do not take people's shit. I am not taking people's crap. I am too old to take people's crap. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to sit there and let people unload on me and not have, self-awareness. I'm no longer going to be anybody's punching bag. I'm going to help get you there, but if you're not able to acknowledge it, then I don't have time for it. There's way too many people who are very susceptible and very open to what I have to offer. I'm not going to fight to have a place I'm not going to fight for a place to have respect and integrity and decency. I'm just not going to do it. Not in this day and age. I can happily remove myself and put myself in a different place. And I did. Bam. Like quick. So anyway, for us three, our little conversation. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. I'm calling you Natalia. I'm doing it. Frederick, Natalia, Lisa. If I could pronounce your last name, I would mama you. Sarah, hi, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi, everybody. I missed you all so much. What happened? Oh, my manager was very audastic. There was a bunch of moments like leading up to something that was showing of character and or lack thereof. And there was just one day where, for no reason whatsoever, I was just being targeted all day long. And there was too much of my own emotional self to like kind of give into it. And I wasn't really in a place to be clear enough to kind of bring it up to where I wasn't going to feel emotional about having that kind of day. Just being unprofessional in front of customers, making me move my station because it was for their for a person that they bonded with more or whatever, and we're not supposed to have assigned seating. But I closed and then I opened, so I left my stuff in that station like everybody else does. But then she was like, "You need to move," and I was like, "You can kiss every part of my ass." That's fucked up. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I can move. It's not a big deal. I'll be the bigger person. I'll move right up front. So I moved right up front, right next to the desk. And I'm watching the rotation, right? So I'm watching the rotation. They're getting out of order. She comes up to me in front of a customer and says that it was her turn. But the other girl that had her place took a customer too, but she didn't say anything to her. She just said it to me. So I sense it was a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of an inability to understand me, or really, you don't really know who I am, but I'm a hard worker. I'm a team player like crazy. I don't just go in there and sit around. I work and I am very good with my customers. I was already building a clientele in a month. I was already building a clientele, and people don't like that. People get really, I don't know. I've had it my entire, well, thank you, Frederick. Go round them up. I'm very, I have very good work ethic and customer service abilities. So when other people don't really have that, and I just kind of glide on in and do my thing, and it ends up being amazing, then, people that are just like, "Who do you think you are? What are you doing here?" Blah, blah, blah. That's like this whole ego, mine, not enough for everybody, get out of here sort of energy is blocking and lacking, and it's lack mentality, and I don't believe in it. And when I'm trying to, evoke a certain presence and present myself in a way, because I understand how law of attraction works. I understand how, money is just energy. It's just energy. That's all it is. And whatever you're putting out is what you're going to get back, period. And if you're putting out negativity and this I gotta get, universe is going to hand you evidence of everything you think and feel. You're absolutely right. You have to get. You have to. And here's more evidence to support that. And it will continue to reinforce your fears, your blockages, your doubts, your insecurities. And when you don't understand it, you project it on everybody around you. But I'm just not, I just don't want people to project on me that way, especially somebody in a power position who is taking advantage of their authority. I will never stand for that, for somebody who feels like they have a power position over me and they're going to tell me. I'm just here to help. I am just here to help, period. Everywhere, online, in person, in relationships. I'm just here to help. If you don't appreciate it, I will put it somewhere where someone does. I'm good with that. That's what I do. Delaney, hello. So she felt threatened by me for no reason. For no reason. I am such a team player, dude. I'm such a team player, and I'm very fair. I'm very fair about us all having enough. We can go in rotation. We can all eat at the list when it gets all overwhelming. But when there's not enough clients and there's a lot of employees, it gets ugly. It gets real ugly, real fast. So anyway, multitasker, welcome. Thank you for sharing some of your work day again. I always catch you at work. I'm sorry. I know, girl, listen, I'm still going to be looking for something else that's going to get me to school. I'm still going to be looking for something else because I'm back in hair and I'm freaking amazing. I'm good. I'm freaking good. And everybody loves me and they want to be my client. And I'm just like, I'm not into it, man. It's okay. I'm happy you feel like you look amazing and you have perfect hair, but it's so empty. It's so temporary. It's so I don't know. It's just a superficial, temporary thing, and it's draining. It's like, is this worth it? When I have bigger fish to fry, you know what I mean? I got bigger fish to fry. All readers are far, far away, so ton different. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. If I was this is why I've hooked a lot of people from other countries, is because I usually come on very late. I'll get on late and like work all night long, and so I get a lot of overseas clients for tarot, and I love it. It's awesome. I like knowing that everyone's all over the world and we're all in this together. I like that. It feels awesome. So I'm so appreciative of you spending some of your day with me. My down under friend. They have lots of bigger fish in the Mississippi River. Indeed. There's lots of fish everywhere. Yeah. You think the Mercury retrograde brings the psychos out? Is that what you think? I think it is very eye-opening. Okay. It's very eye-opening. I'm going to get my other glasses. Excuse me. I want it's very eye-opening. My traffic of pets. He didn't even move. He knows I'll never step on him. He's just like... This little... Oh, I did get my sunglasses. Yay. I was wondering. I was looking for those when I was driving home because I was already driving and I wasn't going to look. I was digging and I couldn't feel them. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's better. And they fit better. They're just tight, so they're not going to be long lasters, but that's fine. I'm not going to be here forever. Forever. Lisa dear, I'm going to single you out, babe. What have you been doing? Have you been doing your tarot? Look at my prayers, y'all. Buttons. This one says, I have more crystals than friends. This one says, are you kidding me right, meow? My buttons on my purse. This one's a Ouija board. Ooh, okay, anyway. Yeah. Still studying? Good girl. Yay. I mean, Monday, 10:41 a.m. Okay. You're supposed to be being a good girl and you're here hanging out with me. I love it. Grace is still going through a mess with the ex and she has been sick. Oh, bless her soul. I have never seen her here. Has Grace ever come over to YouTube? I'm still paying for, listen, I gave up my streaming subscription so that I could get my Canvas subscription because I was just going to be uploading videos and I wasn't able to go live. And now that I'm able to go live, I'm not able to upload videos because I'm working so much. So I'm like still paying for a subscription I'm not using. That's fine. I have the money to do it now that I'm working. So she hasn't been here. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is she scared of YouTube? Haven't seen Grace here. Okay. Is she scared of YouTube? Is she anti-YouTube? Is she an Apple user and she's anti-Google? Wait, do Apple users Google? Is Google Microsoft? No. Google's Google, its own thing. Never mind. Scratch that whole thing. Okay. Scratch. I'm glad you're still studying. Let's pull a card. for everybody. Let's pull a card for everybody. Everybody gets a card. I'm going to be Oprah tonight. And then we'll look at the week ahead for each sign. Because I haven't read tarot in a hot minute. But listen, I've had neighbors. The neighbors here have been asking me for tarot readings. My coworkers have asked me to bring the cards up, but we never have time. Like, never have time, which is great because I speak into my water about the busy day I'm going to have. And I beg my water for easy haircuts, but I don't get easy haircuts. I have to do burst fades and bald fades and modified mullets and freaking whoever invented the C-scoop burst fade with the hairpiece thing on there. I would like to take them in a chokehold and just pop, pop, pop. These haircuts are so complicated. But we charge for them at this new barbershop. This barbershop I'm at now is high end. And we charge for skin fades. We charge for extra detailed beards. Oh, yes. Said she was going to load it, but truthfully, she's in a mess and can't deal with it right now. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. I hate that for her. I hate that she's in a mess with him. She needs a reading. That's what she needs. She needs a reading. Let me reach out to her. Okay. I'm going to reach out to her. Personal like. Okay. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Right? Keep checking. Yeah. I'm glad. Fred, you're amazing. You just keep checking on everybody. You are like the what are the nurses that were walking around and Girl Interrupted, popping in the room? Checks. Going away, popping in. Checks. He's so sweet. Go around doing his count, making sure everybody's accounted for. So sweet. Isn't, yeah. Yeah. So sweet. Does these courtesy checks. That's a stellar individual right there. Well, not to quote Yoda or anything, but you do. There is no not doing. And you don't really try. You just do. You just are. It's just who you are. So you don't even really have to try. I have to. Does his own hair. One that usually gets the fades and has the horse tail. What's the horse tail? Is it the one? Is it like the rat tail? Like, is that coming back? Oh my God. Is the rat tail coming back? Like that one little small piece out of the nape? Like the one like long piece of hair that comes right out of the nape? Oh my God, it's making a comeback? No, because I'm doing mullets, dude. I'm doing like a taper fade, and then it's like a haircut, and then it's like a long hair back here, and one haircut here, and then a haircut here. It's like 3 haircuts on one head. It's weird. It's weird. I'm legit cutting mullets right now, and I did. These freaking skin fades. That's my cut. A skin fade with like a reverse. The lighting is difficult. With like a reverse blend down into the beard. I did that one. This guy, super, super, super low taper. I did that haircut. With it, you gotta like fade in this teeny tiny little area right behind the ear. You gotta fade right here. So I'm so complicated to do the skin fade, like right behind the ear, like that, dude. Real super low drops. Cool. These are complicated. I'm so annoyed. They come in with these pictures and like, can you do this? And I'm like, yes. Yes. I'll get a picture of the mullet kid. His was awesome. And then there was a mohawk grow out that I changed into surfer boy. That was cute. Anyway. The fashion cuts here in Australia is the rat tail. It's a mullet. It's a modified mullet is what they're calling it. Can I get the modified mullet? They were trying to call it a Texas two-step when I was in Frisco over at the first shop I was at. And I was like, that is a mullet. Don't try. Don't even try no Texas two-step. And they will reject it across the country. So I've done perms. Yeah, they're like the broccoli heads. Those broccoli headed kids, they got like all the curl right here and it goes down into like the hair. Broccoli heads. Like an alpaca. I do perms on, I've done perms on kids. I roll fast, dude. I roll so fast. My perms are fast. Fast as fuck, boy. I can roll the top part of a head in like 15 minutes. About 15, 20 minutes. I can get the whole top rolled up. They are broccoli headed. Yeah, these little broccoli headed kids. Now you'll never not see it. You'll never not see broccoli rocking around. Vegetables. Anthony will not cut his hair. It's past his shoulders. Wow. Yeah, I get some of them too. But to make it grow, you got to get it trimmed. And it makes it look nice. It kind of cleans it up a little bit and it makes it look nice. Trust me, I need a haircut so bad. I need the weight taken out. I need it face shaped. Anyway. But they say doctors make the worst patients. Hairdressers make the worst clients. I have one guy that I trust. I trust this one guy, and I've been going to him for 15 years. Since he had a booth behind a nail salon. I had this whole nail salon, and he was in the back, like to the side of the shampoo bowls of some place. Like he had these shampoo bowls that like separated the nail salon and his little place, like 2 chairs, and he rented one of them. And now he has his own salons, and he does these like master shows at Barbican and stuff. He's awesome. Oh, my cat's in the pen with the guinea pig. He jumped down in the pen with the guinea pig and she ran right up to him and he leapt out of the pen. Did he come visit you? And now she's, look at him. He's playing with the guinea pig, y'all. My cat is playing with the guinea pig. She's on the floor getting some floor time again. So anyway, I'm sorry. Okay. He gets it trimmed. Yeah, I do. I'm the queen of just a little bit. Texas two-step and stepped on the asphalt in Texas. Not the hot step. Oh my God. I know. We did y'all hear her? Are you calling to everybody? Where'd they go? They left you. Everybody left. She's down there. I hear you. You're a big girl. My guinea pig, my dog, and my cat. Hi, Sharon. A personal question? I don't know. Do we let her ask a personal question? What do you think? No. I don't know. Welcome in. Job related. Go for it. Go for it. Ask me a personal question. Go ahead. Anyone in their trade never do it at home or for themselves? Yeah. I tried to cut my hair once. It's not easy. 125-pound Malamute. Oh my God. I had a Great Pyrenees once, and she was as big as me. It's you, dork. That's you. You're barking at yourself. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. Hello. I think she finally got it. It clicked in her brain. She was like, oh, it is me. No, it's you, dork. Stop. Job related. I like job related questions. Go for it. I'm pretty good. Malamutes are beautiful. Yeah. Big dogs. Big. That's awesome. And and the bigger dogs still think they're lap dogs. The bigger they are, when they want cuddles, it hurts a lot. Go ahead, Miss Sharon. No, it's you. Job told you to take Friday off. You're sick with respiratory infection. I'm still not feeling well or no voice. You fire me. Day 5 of rehire. Ah, okay. They told you to take Friday off because you're sick with respiratory infection. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, respiratory infection makes you unable to communicate, right? Like you can't breathe, you can't talk, you can't, like, you're not really able to focus because you're just like hacking and unable to really breathe, right? So and then you can't even really talk because and the asthma. Okay, so you're basically incapacitated. So to send you home, did you see a doctor? That's what I was also thinking. In my intuitive voices, they were like contagious. But I was like, but it's like an infection of self too. So like you can't even really speak. But if you did go to urgent care, and did you get medicine? Did they give you meds and like a to do and an end time expectation following a regimen? And does your work know about it? Viral. Yeah. Okay. That's so funny. Good on you, Sarah. Because in my head, I heard contagious. I'm just going to start listening to them again. Stupid workforce makes me disconnect from my 3D, my 5D. Okay. So if they know about it, you went to a doctor, you have medicine, you have a diagnosis. I don't think they can fire you. I honestly don't think that they can fire you. It has to be reasonable cause. It depends on the state that you're in. I'm in Texas, in a right to work state. So there has to be just cause in order to fire you, or else you can claim unemployment. I got an Ace of Wands. Okay, and the 6 of Pentacles sideways. So they're wanting you to get fresh. and they feel like if they sent you home to kind of to revamp yourself because you're not able to contribute, then they're gonna expect a kind of speedy recovery after that. That gives you like 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then by Monday you should know something or should have lessened the right to work. Also, perfect. Hi, Sammy Ray. How the heck are you? Good to see you, babe. Even if they say viral, it's still contagious. Okay. Doctor's appointment Monday also. Yes, you're going to want to get the follow-up. You're absolutely going to want to get that because they want to make sure that it's all clear. That it's all clear here. They would have a real issue being capable of terminating you, like closing you out and finishing your term there. I don't feel like they would have a lot of success. It would be very difficult to have success in ending your time there based on you just got back and now you're sick. Get out of here. Who needs you? No, they brought you back for a reason. There's unforeseen circumstances. They're doing what's legally bound of them is that you have a viable cause to miss work. You must seek medical attention to validate it, report back with it, fix the issue, and then return to work. Everybody's just following protocol. Much more work to open and require and rehire. I think you're safe. Exactly. They brought you back for a reason. Exactly what my mind's eye. It's door-to-door for full-time sales. Went out on a job that night. Fever. Oh, no. Same person just feels like I'm living in a different lifetime now. Oh, really? Okay. I want to hear about that. That sounds fascinating. Door-to-door full-time sales. Bless your heart. Okay. Yeah, they definitely don't want that liability at all. Yeah. Could you imagine? You're like patient zero. and it comes out, and it all comes down to I was doing my job, and then it makes them look like a bunch of Scrooges for pushing you. Oh, of course it's hard to read ourselves because we get up in our own head. We always get up in our own head. We have, trust me, I have these random thoughts that come into my head and I'm like, am I having a vision or am I just being paranoid? Am I overthinking? And then I'm careful to not hyperfixate on a negative thought, to not manifest it. Girl, I know. I get you. I'm right there with you. I get it. Same. To be moving through your life and to not kind of overthink your actions takes a lot of skill to detach yourself from the reactions of our actions. It takes a lot to kind of detach ourselves, get it, from the reaction and to our actions, because we just need to do. And I get it. I'm the same way. Open for lawsuit. Exactly. Last day I was there, I got sharp shooting pain in your eye and couldn't see out until work the next day. Your coworker comes in with a scratch to the eyeball from his cat. Wow. That's wild. That's really wild. It's so wild. We get these downloads or these like similarities, or I will think something or somebody will have said something and then I'll hear it again. And it was so random that hearing it again and repeat, you're like, wow. And you're totally connected to that moment again. So you're wondering, like, is there something I'm supposed to know about this? Yeah. Premonition. It's, what is that? What do they call that? Because I believe a premonition is like a dream, is if I'm not mistaken. It's a dream that eventually comes true. Like when you have a vision in your dream, or when you dream something and the event occurs. I believe that's like a premonition. To have, what did you have? Probably some sort of like Claire download. It was some sort of connective download where you were just made to be aware of something for some reason. Now, the reasons why you were meant to be that connected to this, to that situation, is between you and that person. But if you want to share, then we would, we would all happily listen and read. But yeah. Timeline jumps are happening for so many. The cards are going to be unhinged tonight. Really? Oh, is it the full moon tonight? Is it the full moon? I'm so out of it. The grief I thought was following my family we talked about came true. Oh my God. Whoa, Sammy. Whoa. Your mama died? What? The grief you thought was following your family we talked about came true. Lionsgate. Oh, I totally missed that. Oops. I missed it. I was working. And the working. Oh, I got a little friend born on the Lionsgate portal. I love her. She's so freaking cool. I love Leos. I love Leos so much. Leos are awesome. Dinner calls. Oh, enjoy. Enjoy. Didn't know him well. I wonder. Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know if you have some sort of connection there or something comes up from it. Thank you for sharing. The portal was so epic. Why? What happened? Full moon in Aquarius. Yes, exactly, because it's Leo. That's what I had assumed. I have a friend that was going to the lake to do a sound bath cleansing on the water, on paddle boards. Like they go out on paddle boards and then they do sound baths on the water. How majestic is that? I was like so jealous. She was going to be like from 7 to 9. And if you want to go, and I'm like, I'm working. I hope you get to feeling better, Sharon. Enjoy your spaghetti. So let me look here. Sammy, your mama, when did your mom pass? Sammy Ray, when did your mommy pass? July 1st. Wow, I have been really gone, haven't I? Oh my God. In a car accident. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now that's, yeah, and I had, I've been driving my mom's car, and then I saw like something, I don't know. I've been very protective and listening to my vibes and being very careful and slow and distant and yeah, oh my gosh. That's wild. I'm so sorry. Just did a major severance ritual and 8/8 banishment last night. Oh, you've been using, okay, you've been working with the energies. I see you. I've been so lazy with it. This stupid work job, my 3D job, has completely robbed me of my ethereal connectivity. I've been seeing it in cards for a while. No, you don't really know, and there's no real way to say, I see, imagine if I tell you I see a car accident in your future. You'd probably like be petrified and not drive or something. I can't have, it's not possible to know, that level of, specificities. It's really not possible. You can feel something's off, you can have a vision, but to like have it be concrete, don't do this, don't go here at this time or whatever, because it's not going to be good. It's very, very difficult to have it be said, have it be true, and have it be received, and have it be useful. All the things. To see the traumatizing thing coming is, it's unavoidable. A lot of things in life are just completely unavoidable. We have a beginning and we have an ending to this cycle of this moment. This is why, and that's why that loss is there. Loss is a part of our lives, because when they're never really gone for good, it's in the physical, and that's it. And I know that's difficult to say, and it's so cliche, and it's, when somebody says that to somebody who's hurting, who has, a traumatizing loss, you just want to just be like, oh, fuck off, shut up. What an insensitive thing to say, but it's really true. It's just really just the facts. It really is. And loss teaches us to appreciate what we have, or to appreciate what we had, and to, carry that forward. But it teaches us the moment of now. By experiencing loss, we are so in the moment, and that's where spirit always wants us to be, is in the now, not in the past, not, living in a future existence that hasn't occurred yet, by mentally robbing yourself of the present moment with anxiety, over preparation, all the things that take us away from the now. But sister and husband and keeping you going in work. Yes. Oh, is it just you and your sister? Girl, I feel you. I feel the emptiness. And I have the same feeling that, the day my parents go, the earth just might as well open up and swallow me and take me with it, because it's going to be tough. I can't even talk about it without stupid empathy. Okay. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, yeah. Listen to Fred. Yes, you always have support. Always. Always reach out. Always. Yeah, work is a great escape, but you're still, and it's not something you're ever going to get over. It's just something you're going to get used to. And there's going to be moments where, it's going to be hard to function and find your way back. And then you'll get tired of feeling like that, and you'll immersify yourself in something other than the pain, just to escape from it. But it's there. It's there. All loss is some kind of pain. It is, because, we have discarding something where that is a choice, and it is, for our greatest good, right? I need to get rid of this. I cannot have it in my life. And then we have something that leaves us or is taken from us that is unexpected. And that's so difficult to deal with. So difficult. One is a choice for protection, and one is something that we experience and that we are using in order to evolve, to heal, to find. Just us three kids. Oh, you have each other. You have the continuation of their legacy with, do y'all have children? So they'll have that. They'll have the continuation of that. Aunts, uncles, any of that? No, I know. It's, girl, and I feel like it's all on me. I have a brother, but I kind of don't have a brother. I have a brother, but I don't. So it's all on me. Like, it's going to be tough. Anyway. I have my collective. I have you guys. I've got some family. I do. I just, it's times like this when you're really thankful that you do have family. If you do have family, and if you don't have family, dude, that's rough. I understand about loss. Lisa just lost her father, and she's got a difficult time getting that connectivity. So if anybody in this room knows about that, then Lisa's got it very fresh of just having gone through that. So, oh, my babies. Let's do a card for everybody. Everybody who's still here, say hi. Everyone who's still in the room, say hi to me. I'll get you a card. Hi, Nat. Nicole is coming. Oh, nice. Delaney, Sarah. Okay, cool. Nat is voiced. Hi. Mwah. Mwah. Sammy, would you like a card, baby doll? Lisa, are you here, love? Thank y'all for hitting the like. Everyone who's still here, say hi. All right, here we go. Nat. Husband's family, brother, sister. You got it. Yes, ma'am. Nat is Empress. Hey, mama. Oh, did you see who's trying to pop out? We're going to put him back in there. The devil's trying, but you maintain. This is you saying who, saying when, saying how much. This is also requiring for you to not forget self. Do not leave out self-care. You do so much for everything all around you. Okay, Nat? So don't forget about you. Don't forget about what your needs are and your time off. And I mean time off. I mean to just sit around and do nothing, or to do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it. And have no qualms about it whatsoever, because you've earned it. Okay. You've earned it, dear. All right, cool. That was Nat's card. You did that today? Okay. She's like, I'm just sitting here. I'm going nowhere. I'm doing nothing. And I'm going to love it. That's exactly what I've been doing. You sat in your PJs? Yes. Girl, I've been doing that. I've been sitting here watching trash TV, licking my wounds. I downloaded a freaking game on my phone. I have been that checked out. I've just been sitting here just like, I don't really want to do nothing. I have been so checked out. And I felt good. It felt good compared to everything else I was going through. I just needed it. I just needed it because the world was just like, So yeah, I feel better. I feel ready, like you, to come back out and provide that nurture, the care, the love, the compassion. Now I do. I needed a minute. Okay. Watching videos from the Kendra chick who fell in love with her psychiatrist. Nice. Right on. That's what you wanted to do today, Sarah? You need to do that for yourself. You need to do that for yourself whenever you feel like it. I mean, if your down day looks like going out to the pool by yourself, do it. If it looks like going to get, your hair and nails done and a wax and whatever, go do it. If it looks like you sit around in your PJs, good luck if I even brush my teeth before lunch. If I even remember to brush my teeth before lunch, I'll just, good luck. I'll have a lazy day, like lazy. Love them. Did your own nails? Okay. Yes, you can get an in-depth reading tonight. Of course you can, booty. What's your booty? But of course. I'd love to focus on you. Move. Okay. I would love to do. You just did your nails? Oh my God. You two, I swear to God, you are twins. Y'all are even doing the same thing at the same time without talking to one another. Y'all are freaking twins, dude. Y'all are twins. That is so funny. You're welcome, Nat. Thank you, baby. Okay. Next one was Delaney. Let's get Delaney a card. Excuse us. I know he's a good boy. Delaney. Lisa, do you have it? Delaney. A card for Delaney, please. What's that one? Bing. Page of Pentacles, my darling. Okay. This is doing some planning. This is being more responsible with your money. I feel like there's maybe some goal setting happening with you, Miss Delaney. Or it's a very good time for you to start doing some goal setting as far as saving money or doing some better investments. Something to do with your finances. If you wanted to ask for a raise at your job, now's a good time to do it. If you have the result and you do get some sort of a pay increase, maybe to start looking into ways of circumventing a good chunk of your surplus into like some savings or an investment that will return money back to you. How funny that Miss Capricorn gets a money reading. They just said that to me. I was like, leave it to a Capricorn to do a money reading every stinking time. You've been saving and they're in the process of making you permanent. Bam. Oh my God. So where they took me was like maintaining your budget how it is, how it stands, but taking a good chunk of, like, you can have a small influx of a little bit of a cushion to your everyday living, but take a big chunk of what you had and start to invest more into your savings, and start to really put it, maybe think about doing a big chunk of something. Maybe you could do like an IRA, or some sort of what do they call a money market account. If you can save enough money and open a money market account or something like, I don't know if they have that in Australia. I don't know how y'all's banking system works, but the money market account is actually something that will give you a bigger return on your savings versus just a savings account. I think a savings account is, it's very, very small amount, but I think a money market account can be up to like 5 to possibly 12, sometimes 12%, depending on what you put in there, how much you have in there. But the return on it is much, much bigger. Anyway, something to think about. Yeah, leave it to Capricorn. That is so funny. You want to hug me. He's so tolerant. Your budget lasts about 5 minutes after I play. I blew mine out of the water too. I know. I have a set budget and I need things, but I'm on a budget now. And so you just paid me, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Look at him. He closes his eyes and he just lets me. We're just hugging. Just hugging. Oh, mama. Oh, mommy. Mama. Okay. Cool. So Delaney, Page of Pentacles. Start doing some goal setting. Do some goal setting with that money you're getting. Here's the Strength card, the Empress, taming the beast. Taming the beast. There's going to be this urge to spend. Maintain, girl. I think they're going to give you some kind of an increase. I think about if you invest it wisely, it's going to suit you better than if you just like, woohoo, party. Okay. I have to keep that myself in check. I'm like, I've got all this money. What do I want? I've been doing what I need. What do I want? All right, cool. Very good, dear. There's your card. And next, we had Sarah, all the girls, and then Lisa will do your reading. I'll get Fred a card. Too late. Just bought my plane ticket to see Aries. Too late. I knew it. Knew it. You little splurger. Yeah, I'm a splurger too. What do I want? Girl, I got like 13 tattoos planned. I need some stuff to wear. I would like some better shoes for work. In all honesty, though, I am still going to be looking for like a work from home gig. In all honesty, I think I'm still going to do that. While I'm working, I'm going to look for a better job. Something that's awesome where I can just sit here at the house and like do a job and like up to like 4, have a good afternoon. And then I can get online with you guys all night. Cause I'll just be doing something like data entry or processing or something like that. Medial stuff. So I'm not like connected to all this energy and all these people and all their demands and all their negativity. So that'll be better. Then I can be here more for y'all. I'm contemplating having this dog brought to take to surgery when I have another surgery on the 19th. Wait, what? Can't believe I'm even contemplating having this dog brought. What dog brought? You're getting a dog to heal it? Are you getting a dog to heal it? Oh. Sarah has been busy. Okay, you want to go on vacay? Okay, here we go. Here we go, Sarah. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. That's not coming from your savings. It was a surplus from your tax return. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's okay. That's okay. I think that's what they are for, because they're kind of a stimulus. When you get a tax return, it's a stimulus because they take a chunk of your money and they hold a lot of it because they're doing things with it. And then you get back a little excess as a way to stimulate the economy after the Christmas break or whatever, to carry them until they can do the summertime splurging for vacations. It's a way to keep the economy going, or to pay off the bills of all the crap you spent. Oh, the sun card was on the floor. Look, a vacay. The sun card was on the floor, Sarah. Reconsider for... So Sarah says, do it. You need some puppy love. There you go. Blood clots. Yes, surgery is on the 19th. Okay. Oh, of course it does. Now mine does too. Surgery on the 19th, eh? I will do a candle for you. August 19th on a Tuesday. Perfect. I'm off on Tuesdays. Fred's left one heavy. Clouds. You're in. Cha-ching. Save on the calendar. You're on my books, boo. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Okay. Thank you, booty. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you. All right, here we go. Good. My desk back. For Sarah. Oy, yeah. Up. Sarah. Seven of Swords. Death card. Devil. Just. What? Sarah. And then hiding around the corner is Fred. Hold on. Sarah. What is that? Five of Pentacles Magician. What's going on with your kid? Nicole, hi. Welcome. Hey, girl. Welcome in. Good to meet you. Have you been in here before? Hey, girl. Lady, yes, man, it's going to be expensive for it all. So thinking, yes. Yeah, very expensive. What's going on with your kid, Sarah? Kid is doing great. Okay, good. Did you get him enrolled in all of that stuff? Did you get him enrolled in things and then he's about to start school again? A while ago. Cool. Okay. I was like, I can't say good to meet you. They're like, you've seen her before. That's what they said. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to play with you. There's a show happening over my shoulder. Oh my God. Unpin. Release him. Okay. She was the one I said was hot, but it's been a while. Okay. I said that? Watching the cat dog show by. I know. Here they go again. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you. Look at them. I said, well, let's see. He's in MMA 5 nights a week. Cool, good. Going 3 weeks, impressed all the coaches. Might have go to band classes. There you go. A way to channel it. Good. Yay. Yay. We channeled the cool. Cool. That is so good. And it keeps me motivated in line. Nice. Good job, Nicole. Thank you. He needs to be so exciting. Scottish. Yes. I love all my overseas people. We got Australia. We had New Zealand. We've got Scotland. I have Germany. I love it. There's Philippines. Where else? I freaking love it. Another Nicole that I know, she lives in, there they go. Oh my God, these two. I know, you two are so funny. Girl, leave him alone. Oh God, that's not the cat. That's a toy. That's a toy. It's not the cat. Always save the animals. Always save the animals. As I say, surrounded by a guinea pig, a cat, and a dog. Save the animals. About to adopt another guinea pig. Oh, about to adopt another guinea pig because she needs a friend. That's terrible. Terrible. All right, let's do it. Sarah. Thank you. Okay, with authority. Good. King of Swords. So there's a lot of moving parts around you, but I feel like, okay, so you're deep in your masculine right now, Miss Sarah. You are very deep in your masculine right now. So this is you making a lot of very fair decisions. I feel like you're able to really structure and think very methodically right now about how life is going. I feel like there's not a lot of room for fun, right? Is there not a lot of room for fun right now because you're just kind of making sure that everything's going and everything's handled and all the stuff is like everything's where it needs to be. The schedule's being met, the bills are being paid, the stuff's getting done, the paperwork's getting turned in, the fees are being paid. This is all you, right? So there's not a lot of room for fun. Yes. I'm going to a guinea pig rescue in Fort Worth to get her a friend. Life has been so smooth. It's just busy. Yeah. So this is you. This is you providing a lot of clarity, like very clear decisions, like this and this and this and this. But there's not a lot of fun. It's just like you're just handling stuff. So like when you do have downtime, you're just down. Is that kind of it? I rarely get to have fun, like fun, you know what I mean? Like go and do something that I just, get to play with my inner child and not really think too much. There's not a lot of pressure. I end up having a really good time that I can reflect back on and feel good about and carry it with me for a while to help give me a little bit of, joy in my life. Fun. You put in your 2 weeks notice? 2 jobs, because 2 jobs right now, but soon it'll ease up. So you put in a 2 weeks notice. So you're about to have only 1 job. Interesting. You have ancestors from Scotland? Never been. Grandparents left Scotland on one of the ships. Oh, how cool. That's so awesome. Scotland seems beautiful. I need to get to Europe. I need to get to Europe. Forfar Witches Memorial. Cool. Where's the Forfar Witches Memorial? Where is that at? Where in Scotland is it? A witches memorial in Scotland. Wow. I will. For freaking, yeah, for sure. When these little monsters are out of my life, I'm going to travel. Yeah, you. I'm going to travel. I'm going to go everywhere and do everything. Oh, yeah. I'm going Europe, visit everybody, see all the things. The island. I'm an island hop and get as tropical as I freaking can. I need to do some snorkeling. I need to do some beach hopping. I need to like run away to the woods and live under a waterfall for a while. Gladstone. Cool. Okay. 2 jobs right now, and you're going to ease up soon. Good. Okay. Niagara. Oh, my parents are going to Niagara right now. My parents, my mom and dad are traveling together. Aren't they cute? So awesome. Northeast Scotland. Where's the country called? Angus. I've heard of Angus. That's how I was thinking that's where the name was from. I thought, okay, well then that tells me everything I need to know. It's a Scottish name. Angus. It's Scottish. It's Scottish. Does everybody do that? Everybody try to imitate you. Always imitated, never duplicated. The Scottish accent. I would love to come over. I watch a show called Below Deck, and one of the chief stews is Scottish. I love her accent. I love her accent. Yeah, girl. Look, Sarah, you got your house is functioning great. You're taking a lot of authority over your life. You're making some very balanced decisions right now. I feel like you're able to really kind of clearly conduct yourself in the moment, but you are really in your masculine. And this is not, it's not like fun. You have a very happy house. Like everything is functioning perfectly. It's perfect. But don't forget to have some fun. Don't forget to, lighten up a little bit. Go do something fun, silly, stupid. You got some girlfriends you can go and kiki with. I have been reaching out to a lot of my core friend groups. I've been talking to a lot of my female friends. I've been talking to Shantae more. I've been talking to Kylie. I've been talking to Kelly. I miss Casey like crazy. I wish she would surface. I don't think anything of her other than I just want to help if I can, or listen, or whatever I can do. I've had, who else has been? Yeah, a lot. There's been a lot. And then I know of a couple of others that I want to hook up with since I'm here. Pronouncing the T's. Yes, yeah. Scottish. Exactly. Always imitated, never duplicated. The Scottish accent. It's so freaking cool, though. Her voice is amazing, especially it's in a tizzy. Awesome. I would love to have my collective in a room, dude. It would be so funny listening to all of you talk. There's New Zealanders, Australians, I like how Kiki talks. Kiki is my German. And she has a very sweet voice. I like listening to her. Scotland's surname is Macbeth, like the movie. Yeah, I know Macbeth for sure. That is definitely, yeah, MacDougal, Macbeth, Mackenzie. Yeah, these have got to be Scottish. Gots to be. Don't forget to have fun though, Sarah, okay? Order in. Oh, is Fred Southern? Does he have a very Southern accent? Has he got that Southern drawl? Girl, when I get around my family, it takes me a week to shake off that accent. When I'm around a lot of my East Texas family, oh my God, it takes me a week to shake that shit off. It's thick. Have fun, promise. Good. Good. Proud of you, Twid. You're so cute. You guys are cute. Wish we could all sit in a room and eat cake and look at rainbows and just love it, braid each other's hair. Protective of her friends. She got wound up one day when someone wronged you. Back of the phone. Oh, that's so sweet. Nicole to the rescue. Sammy Ray, you love your twang? Girl, I have it. It's there. And I have the accent, but a lot of times I'm very articulate. I'm very articulate with the English language. I just am. Because I read a lot. I read a lot of books. So when you're trying to enunciate things and you're looking things up and you're trying to make sure that you're pronouncing things correctly, yeah, you kind of lose it. What is a Florida accent? I have got to know. What is a Florida accent? Because I've never heard a Florida accent. Because it's kind of like exactly. It's like maybe lazy English, like maybe, but there's nothing. I'm thinking like kind of lazy English, but it's not drawn out like California. You know what I mean? It's a totally different coast. So it's lazy English on the California coast, but it's more like lazy, lazy days, man. Killer waves, bruh. But Florida is just super simple. I don't think that they use all of the syllables. I don't think that they finish some of the words. You know what I mean? But there's not like an accent. Like you can tell when somebody's from Wisconsin. You can tell when somebody's from New York or New Jersey. You can tell. You can tell when somebody is from Texas, the South. You can tell. Oh, I love that. I love when people make you laugh so much that your cheeks hurt. Jason Mendoza from The Good Place. Inner dialogue sounds like that when I'm high. Nice. I'll have to look that one up. Jason Mendoza from The Good Place. Okay. I'll look that one up now that I've said it out loud. Fred. Y'all are so funny. Okay. Let's get a card for Sammy Ray. Sammy Ray came in. Lisa's got a full in-depth reading coming up. Are you ready for this? No, we're not ready for this. Let's do a different deck. I'm gonna do a different deck. Let's do Schitt's Creek. My favorite. My top 2 pop network TV shows. First one was Florida Girls. Second one was Schitt's Creek. Sammy Ray. Speaking of Florida, Kiwi twang is awesome. I know. I watch. You have a strong Brooklyn accent. You do. I worked with a girl who sounded just like you, Lisa. She reminded me of you so much. I would say stuff to her. She'd be like, "Oh, okay." And there's no reply. It would just be like, "Oh." And then she would just go to whatever. It was so funny. She reminded me of you so much. You would go and like say this like really profound thing, or you would answer her and she'd be like, "Oh," and that's it. She was awesome. Okay. Here we go. Sammy Ray. I was going to go after someone on Sarah's page the other day, but she blocked her first. Oh? A woman being mean to my Sarah? The shitty tarot. Yay. Okay, here we go. Sammy's. Card for Sammy. Oh, 7 of Swords. Aha. Okay. So here you are, King of Cups. This is providing a lot of compassion and empathy and love and care. And here I've got the 7 of Swords. I can't help but also notice this 4 of Cups. Like no matter how much disappointment you're going through, I feel like you're kind of like faking this available to heal and help and provide and be this thing for everybody. You're kind of deceiving everybody like, okay, yeah, I can do it. I can take it on. I can be this. I can be that. I can be the touchstone that everybody needs right now. Like you're kind of playing home base right now. But there's this emotional distancing that you're doing. You're kind of distancing yourself from your own emotions by providing a place for everyone else to bring their emotions to right now. Your mom's from Brooklyn and you're from Scotland? That's awesome. Nope, the cards got you. We've got the 7 of Wands, the Temperance card. I feel like this is just this thing that helps kind of bring you peace. This is this thing that kind of helps you to be able to kind of handle everything by putting yourself in everybody else's emotional pool so that you're not in your own emotional pool. Does that make sense? I was channeling a reading and this person was like, is this girl talk or tarot? Just read cards. Oh yeah. Like what I'm doing right now. Girl, I'm just talking. And then I'm reading cards as I feel like, because I'm not just gonna like, I don't work for you. I'm not on your payroll. You're not my manager. Kick rocks with open-toed shoes. Take your nasty energy and go somewhere else. Bye. And tarot is not for you. It's a place of love. And if you're going to be nasty, then go away. Tarot doesn't want you here. Yeah. How rude.
I have talked to a lot of New Yorkers.
It's not that bad. Yeah. I like talking to Lisa. Lisa's funny. She's like, oh. It's just
Red loves and souls. Oh.
yes, kick rocks with open-toed shoes. Bye.
What's that accent? My dad was English and they met in the UK. Oh, how cute.
How cute. Don't rob yourself of any opportunity though to do for yourself. Like if you just don't have it to give and you're only doing it as a means to escape feeling something and you just kind of like, oh, I have to do this because they don't have, so I need to. Don't feel that way. Don't do that to yourself. There's, you know, only so much of yourself that you can give. Both of these cards have to do with balance. They both have Eugene Levy on them, ironically enough, but they both have to do with balance. It's an equal amount of emotional and spiritual balance, and this is mental and emotional balance. This is spiritual and emotional balance. Is it mental and balance? This is being grounded. This is spiritual and emotional balance. This is emotional and mental balance. Okay, that's what they are. Thank you, Spirit. I'm rusty, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm rusty. Nice to meet you. I feel like it's the only way I can function is just doing for everyone else. Right. It's heavy. I see it. It's heavy. And you're going to defend it. I see it. I see you kind of like using it. This is you using this. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. You're using this as a way to avoid your own emotional self. I see you, honey. It is a good thing to do, but I'm telling you that it's only going to sustain for so long. You still need to get right with yourself too. You're still going to have to eventually face it and do that. Okay, you will eventually have to face it and do that. I'm here. Okay, we're all here. We're all here if you need us, because there's only so much, providing you can do without actually being able to receive. There's only so much that you can take on without needing to actually give some of it away. You know what I mean? Because we can sit there and listen to everybody like kind of give to us and just kind of give to them and take from them, give to them and take from them. But you need to also do that. It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same energy I do whenever I think of, okay, somebody has come to me and they just want to, dump on me about this has gone wrong and this is not good. And I got this coming up and this is bad. And I'm just sitting there just kind of like listening to it and listening to it and listening to it. And then I have like a crap day all on top of it. And then somebody else will come and give me stuff and somebody else will come and give me stuff. What do I do with all that? Right. Now, where am I supposed to put that? And how do I function in my life? So I'm going to look to my people that I lean on and I'm going to go to them. How are you today? Well, since you asked, I got this going on, this going on, this going on. This person brought me this problem. This person brought me that problem. I just feel like I'm taking on everything. And now I have given all of my stuff, you guys. And now I have given all of my stuff and put it on another person. So it's like energy transfer. You know what I mean? We're just sitting here transferring energy. But At some point, there's only so much, kind of passing the buck that we can do before we're just kind of sitting there holding the buck. And then what do you do with it? So at some point, you're going to be pushed to that. And you have a lot of great escapisms. The King and the Temperance card. Temperance card is the permanence of things. This is a long time taking hold kind of effect. So is the King of Cups. The Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords are all temporary. These are moments. This is just a passing moment. But I see that this will eventually lead you to some form of balance. You will eventually get there. There will be some sort of a balancing where you will finally feel like everything is kind of come full circle. You'll be able to have a way to kind of wean away from the previous energy into a more functioning energy moving forward. It's coming. But yes, I'm telling you, there's only so much we can take on. And then where do you put it? You go out into a field and you scream to the sky. Cry, drop to your knees, cry, get it out, purge, and then come back to society. Or do it in the parking lot down in your apartment complex. Do it at your work lobby in the morning before everybody's going in. Rebel, why are you being so problematic? Why are you being so problematic? You're freaking noisy. Shush. Okay. Oh, no worries. Thank you, though. You went to the ocean to do it? That's a great place. That is a very great place because it has all five elements: earth, air, fire, water, spirit. It's got all five elements present with you, working in unison for grounding. Perfect. That's perfect. There's spiritual calling. There's definitely a spiritual calling there with the Temperance card. And your emotional self of providing emotions, King of Cups, with the avoidance of your own emotions, Four of Cups. I know, right? The hair salon energy. You are not even lying, dude. That is so funny. Yeah, it was a little nutty today. I was trying to go in there with high spirits, and this one girl comes in, and she was just like, "Why does everybody leave their stuff? I need to take it." And she just came in like that, and I was just like, "It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be awesome, woohoo!" And she looked like she wanted to murder me. I told her to kick rocks with open-toed shoes. Take your negative ass on that side of the shop. Get away from me. I understand, but you're yelling at the people who didn't do it. So stop it. Yeah. And then proceeded to be loud and really abrasive the rest of the day. I was like, oh, I don't want to work with you. I'm not going to work with you. This makes for a really long day. And those types of people live in that energy, and you cannot let that come on you. You cannot let that stick. You can't. It makes my eye twitch. Okay. There you go, Miss Sammy Ray. Nicole. Oh, the beach? Yeah. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. They're all present. That's why I love the ocean, girl. You go out in the ocean, you sit up, and if you're sitting on the shore, on the beach, and you're in the water, but you're in the sand and you're just sitting, right? So you're above the water, but your lower half is in the water. You're touching the earth with your body and your hands. The water is touching all of you. The sun is coming down on you, and it's just so spiritual. Oh, it's majestic. It's perfect. You don't have to go out into the scary ocean. You can just sit right up in the little shore. The fish still come up and mess with you and stuff. They do with me. They come hang out and sit there. Like, what are we doing? I'm like, why are you here? I'm a scary human. Hi, Ramon. Welcome. Snuck in here. Ramon. Number 6. You snuck in here. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Thank you, Frederick. All right, here we go. Nico. Let's finish with the shitty tarot. Nice. Good. You do that. Nice. See, I've been watching a lot of Blow Deck, listening to these Australians and Kiwis. That's so nice. No. Oh, I know. You just came out of the ER. What the heck for? I just got out of the ER. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. How you doing? What? What happened? Ramon from the ER. Fred, you're funny. Okay, here we go. Nico. Nico gets something flipped. Oh. The Hermit. Get back in there. Okay, and then we've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Oh, and there's the Ten of Cups. Okay, feel like you're pulling back, assessing. This is also you kind of getting some spiritual counsel. You're not really seeking a lot of external advice. You're going within for your advice. You're kind of pulling back, connecting with your higher self, not really resonating with the message outside. That message outside is not it. It's not it. You're not hearing it. You're not like really connecting with much outside of you. I feel like there's a lot more that you're getting that's able to really kind of solidify what you're doing, what you're about. Things that are useful to you and things that are, not worth even bringing to the table. This is a lot of spiritual guidance on using what is beneficial and discarding the rest. I feel like you're very attuned to that. There's not a lot of hype pulling you from that connectivity to really make some good, solid results happen. Okay then, Nicole. That was for Vu. Let's see here. For 3 days. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your friend not being able to see. There was another young lady in here who had a respiratory infection. Huh. She had to go home from work because she had a respiratory infection. Interesting. Does that resonate, babe? I never know. So thank you for that confirmation. Thank you, darling. You're welcome. I'm glad it resonated. Resonating the resonation. Thank you. Nice. There I go again. You're welcome. Okay. Rewinding. Ew. Nice. Okay, cool. Good. Very good. All right, here we go. Now for the fellas, and then I'm going to do Lisa's reading for the fellas. Let's do a card for Freddie Fingers. Freddie Two Fingers. Ooh. Oh, boy. 8 and 7 of Swords came out. Let me put that back in. All right, here we go. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just, feeling the love. Freddie. 4 of Pentacles. Frederick. Strength card. Okay. Clenching tight, boy. I believe you're hanging on to every ounce of strength and courage and compassion that you can to help you kind of navigate through a lot of the stuff you've been dealing with. Strength card, of course, is the Empress taming the beast. So there's a lot of care, nurture, compassion that you're using in order to kind of conquer everything that's keeps coming up, that keeps requiring of you, that keeps on needing your attention, your focus. I feel like even if you are, like making plans or something, that, you're still being kind of held. You're being held to something here with the 4 of Pentacles. This is being bound. Sometimes this is not being able to let go, clenching so tightly to every ounce of strength and courage that you have to just muster the strength that you need to keep going. Maybe you're holding it all in of how much strength and courage that you're needing to kind of pull from right now. The 2 of Pentacles is over here. This is you also giving a lot of yourself while holding a lot in. You hold a lot back of your own stuff. This is what kind of helps you to redirect also. You're doing the same thing that Sammy Ray is doing. There's a lot of deflection here. It's kind of like passing the buck so that you're not really having to sit in what you're doing. There's this kind of, I don't really need to focus on what I've got going on. I know what I got going on. That's for me. Let me transfer some of that block and do for others as a way of having some sort of control where you don't have control over a certain situation. So you're transferring that to be able to help where you can, because you can't help where you want to. Woo. You're transferring. Sorry. I'm gonna get up in your tea. I'm sorry. It's okay. That Strength card, though, is really good for you. Here's 6 of Cups coming out. The Strength of Cups. The Strength card is really good for you, though. The Strength card is a fantastic way of you being able to conquer, of you being able to overcome, to give you the ability to come back to handle what you need to by being able to give to what does actually benefit. There's a lot more benefit.
Drown out my issues by helping others, listening to music, take care of things, involve no one. Yeah, involve no one. Yeah. I know how that is. I know how that is. Sometimes when I'm sitting here running my mouth about all my personal, I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Talk about them. You already know what you're dealing with. But I feel like we're kind of family. So I just want y'all to be in on, just bits and pieces. Y'all don't need the details. The details are for me and the person I went through them with. And that's even, out of perspective. So yay, cat butt. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, yay. 2 Two of Pentacles is here, though. The Two of Pentacles has that emotional chop in the background of the regular wider weight, right? The guy's up front. He's got a funny looking outfit on. I always think of the jester from the courts. You know, I'm here to entertain the king and queen. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's you. You just like, I'm just doing what I can because I can't do what I need, what I want to do. What I would want to have happen is not happening. So I'm doing what I can where I can. Yeah. Yeah. Reprieve for Fred. Reprieve for Fred. Yeah, they said it. There's the Chariot. Look, High Priestess. I know you've been connected to this. You feel like there is eventually a light at the end of the tunnel. Chariot card back here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Cancer energy, water sign energy here. Lots of intuition. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. There's some sort of, let's see, finality. Three of Pentacles, full card. New beginning. Recognition and reward for your work and a new beginning. Recognition and reward for your work and a new beginning coming. Doing what you can because you can't do what you want. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Oh, great. That's wonderful. This is... Ew. Pink. You like that? Take that thing over here. Reading a show. Take your butt over there. Go clean your marshmallow over there. Weirdo. All right. Ramon, and then Lisa's reading. Ramon. Lisa, you ready, baby? Ramon. Yeah, Ramon. Hay demasiado. Lo siento. Demasiado tarjetas. Oh, uh-oh. Gemini, Aquarius energy. Lots of air energy here. Are you dealing with a Gemini or Aquarius? Because you're an Aries. And air goes great with fire. Air and fire is like peanut butter and jelly. Ham and burger. Spick and span. Frick and frack. Yin and yang. Arm and hammer. Pork and beans. It's the thing. It's like, You're welcome. You're so welcome. You have two people that keep coming up from your path. It has been crazy. Water and earth. Wow. Their names coming up constantly. Movie, sounds, TV, door. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep, there's something there. There's something there that wasn't there before. Oh, isn't this amazing? Yes, that's Beauty and the Beast. Shut up. Yeah, I'm singing Disney songs. Shut up. Look, the Lovers, the Star card. This is Ramon. I mean, a dang flower. Hey, shut up. Nice. Right in the microwave is your Gatorade. Don't let them come mess with your energy. Microwave is in Gatorade. Mercury's in lemonade again. Yes. 2 people that keep coming up from your past. Retrogrades. You have unresolved you have unresolved issues that need closure. That's all that is. You just need closure on the subject matter. And closure is not something that we can depend on the other person for. It's something that we gift ourselves. It takes an evolved person, a self-aware person, to come forward to offer closure to a situation or a circumstance. This takes somebody with a lot of maturity, a lot of awareness. Those are the type of people who offer closure. The other types of people who, as a good majority of the world, just run and hide and avoid. So yeah, that past stuff that comes back up, I know. Trust me. I have it too. I have nothing but complete and total disdain. I am sending like, get out of my head. I hate you in my head. I hate you, period. Go away. And that's it. It leaves. Get out of my head. I hate you in my head. I hate you, period. Go away. And that's just where I'm at. I'm okay with it. I don't care if I have to be a being of love and light. I literally cannot stand the thought of some people being in my head. I really can't stand it. And I can't stand the idea of me ever offering any of my energy to that, to allow it to take from me. But it just annoys me. And now I'm annoyed by it. I'm annoyed by my history. So I'm working diligently on trying to create a new future because my history annoys me. Yeah. I thought I had closure, not even in my mind or space, until this started popping up in my face. We all think that we do, but if there's unresolved issues, if there's something there, if that is not resolved, the lesson will reoccur in a different person or a different circumstance. That lesson will still come up. So Mercury has a way of reminding us. I believe Pluto's also in retrograde. There's a few. Hang on. There's a few. Watching a Medea movie. I love Medea. She's freaking hilarious. What the heck? Oh, that's so nice. This is so funny. One of the barbers I worked with, he's trying to do social media and wanted me to coach him on social media stuff. I'm on YouTube right at the moment. Cool. The barber I work with might be coming in the room. Nice. Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. You beat me. I got distracted. Sorry. I got distracted. This is a longtime barber complimented me as a barber. And I was like, thank you.
Cool. Okay. There you are. Sorry, kids. I'm back. I want gypsy stuff. Astro Matrix. I have files. Thank you. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Mercury. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Mercury. Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. And Chiron? Is Chiron currently, or did it just go out? Because I got those current retrogrades. Here's my armpit, y'all. Eek. Oh, until January 26th? Damn. Damn. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Well, in that case, let's look here. Hang on. So Pluto in retrograde is about purging old patterns and balancing power. Okay, so purging our old patterns. So if you've got patterns that you always go back to, Spirit's having you kind of take a harder look at these reoccurring time frames and how to adjust it so that you have different outcomes, different circumstances. Like instead of sitting in the same old cycles out of repetition, out of comfort, familiarity, it's asking us to detach from what we are stuck in and kind of pull into trying something different, just doing something unorthodox or uncanny or unthought of or out of character. Not in a negative sense, of course. Don't, demean your character by any way whatsoever, but just trying something different, something totally out of the blue. If you're a naturally shy person, try being more open, to have conversations with anybody, random people, to start conversations. Oh my gosh, I love your top. Where'd you get it? Not like from Mean Girls, Regina George. Oh my God, I love your bracelet. Where'd you get it? So adorable. That's the ugliest effing bracelet I've ever seen in my life. Don't be like that. But Frederick, heart bubbles. But Chrissy, if you need name to pray over her breathing, anxiety made her blood pressure drop in. This is healing. This is your wishes and dreams and hopes and all the things coming true. These are the choices you're making. These are decisions. This is union. This is you coming together for healing, for helping, for mending. I've got Lovers and the Star card for you, Ramon. We've got a message of empathy, of care. We've got a message of care coming through with healing. I feel like this is going to be a minute. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a little while. I've got 2 major arcana cards, and then I've got 2 court cards here. And then here's the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to be a minute. But there's a lot of healing energy surrounding her. There's a lot of healing energy all around. There's a lot that you're pouring into this. There's a lot that you're getting and giving, both getting and giving. So such a good friend. The doc said, looking better when I was there with her, but I had to leave. Visitation over at 9. Yeah. Yeah. Looking better is great.
And this might be something that's going to take a little bit longer than just a couple of days, just to give you that kind of awareness. We're looking at possibly, you know, some sort of better turn here within probably weeks to a month. And then over probably a couple of seasons, there will be a continuation of effort needing to be put in to maintain a healthier lifestyle, but there will be a better way moving forward. There'll be better choices made, healthier choices, lots healthier choices. Star card and the Lovers card coming out. Healthier choices is going to offer the results. And the sooner she receives this message, the faster the results will come. But this is going to take a lot of commitment. It's going to take commitment, dedication. This is about like completely investing, right? It's like when a smoker has a heart attack. That's a wake-up call. That's a wake-up call. You're given a gift of awareness. You know, we look at it like, oh my gosh, I have this negative thing here, but you're if you're still alive, you still have choices to stop, to try to do better from this point forward, or continue on the path and you know, it will only continue to get worse. That's kind of what the way tarot works too. I'm reading energy. I can show you an outcome based on how you're currently operating. I can offer guidance to change the trajectory if you're not liking the direction of where the reading is heading. But it's up to you to implement it. Otherwise, I'm just kind of showing you where something's leading and what the energy is kind of calling for coming up. Sometimes if we're not able to truly pinpoint it, there's a realization of an event that happens and you're like, oh, that's what it was. I even myself have that sometimes. I'll do a reading for myself sometimes and something will come up and then I'm going through my life and then something will happen and I'm thinking back to that reading and I'm trying to place the cards and I'm like, was that it? Was that what I was missing? Is this the message? Dang, I didn't think that. That's okay. Huh. Wow. It's big. But it's, you know, super specific. So hard to predict. Anyway. Okay. Hope that helps, Ramon. Gives you a little bit something to look forward to. While be it is not a quick and fast result of, you know, just a few days, like something with an infection or something, you know, having, you know, a moment of illness. This is going to take like maybe a lifestyle change. The Six of Wands. But now that we've got attention on it and everybody's really aware, you know, sometimes it takes a village of reminding you. If you're more of a steady and persistent energy in their life and you've been a part of the downfall, then you will be a reminder of the healing as well if they keep on seeing your face. If we're a part of, you know, the visitation in the hospital and then we don't show up after that, then a lot of times they tend to kind of lose their way and slip back into old habits and old comfortable ways of being and existing in order to just kind of go back to where we were. Because it's all learned behavior. That's how we do get there. Dude. Okay. Hope that helps, Ramon. Lisa, you ready, baby? You like that? Eventually, I'll keep shoving him to the edge of the desk. It's like, Lisa, you ready, honey? Lisa's reading. I gave everyone a card. We'll do that in lieu of the Aries through Pisces. We're not going to do Aries through Pisces at the week ahead. I'll probably get on Tuesday. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'll probably come back on Tuesday. Yeah, when there's a foot in my face, I usually am like, turd. Okay. It's just sitting here, spread eagle, licking away. Gross. All right, Lisa, you ready, babe? She may have fallen asleep. I put her to sleep. I'm sorry. Lisa. Seven of Cups. Lovers. Judgment. Seven of Cups. The Lovers. There she goes. And Judgment. Okay, confusion. You are disillusioned by choices, major decisions being made. Here we go again. Look at the just judgment, some major decision, major arcana, major choice of a partnership, some sort of a decision. It's confusing. You are like really in the dark here. And emotionally, you don't really know like where or what to do with that. Now that these choices and decisions have been laid out, now what do you do with these emotions from it? Like, where do you put those at? How do you process that? How does Lisa process that? Let's see. Do you? Chariot card. I just split two. Look, Chariot card, Knight of Wands. Get over it. Just get over it. Lying, crying, pitching a fit. Get over it. Look at the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. I can't. This is an inability to move on. More confusion there with the Moon card showing up on the... And again, more confusion showing up. Seven of Cups. About these decisions made. Harsh decisions. Cold. Like, was there even any emotion at all? Was it only you bringing emotion to the table, right? Is this kind of how you're feeling? Like, was it just me? Was I the only one who was bringing emotion? Was it all on me? Here's the Strength card on the bottom. Eight of Wands. Eight of Communication. Are you talking to Aries? Tell me what direction you would like your reading to go, because I've just started pulling cards for you. They're just talking to me. They're talking to me about you. There's confusion and neglect of emotions and coldness. I've got King of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Like withdrawal from your emotions because they're just too like, what the is this? And then we've got major decisions surrounding all of this, like the choices being made. And maybe even choices being made where you're not even included in the process. So there's decisions that you're making where you're not including others in the process. So it's kind of this reciprocal this for that, which the Judgment card also talks about. There's balance in these decisions. These decisions are what makes everything right again. Any of this resonating, dear, darling, love, sweetie, sugar, honey, bunny, boo, bear? Yes? Okay. Well then, let's look. Yeah, Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Six of Swords. Ooh, buddy. And Aries energy with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So it's just sitting out there lingering. It's just lingering out there. This sadness, the betrayal, the heartbreak, this inability to kind of process this emotional mess. Will you ever just get over it? I know. Baby, trust me, girl. I'm still. This is, look at the Six of Swords. This is, look, moving on. You see that? Moving on. Also coming out. Here's Emperor energy with authority because of your foundation. When you finally decide to start pouring into self, look at this. Three of Cups. Here comes, I'm telling you, Three of Cups, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. This is about waiting for clarity that's not coming and blocking yourself from being able to move on by waiting for this to give you answers. You're waiting for these answers so that you can have resolution. You can either have resolution or we can all be on the same page and just proceed. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of like, why can't you just understand me? And if not, then like, where did I get it wrong? But like I keep telling you, this Ace of Cups is about self, pouring into self. And then what do I say? Always, always, always. When you start focusing on the only constant in life, which is you, when you start focusing there, everything else in your world starts to fall into place. The moment your mind starts to slip away to, I need outside influence for me to feel better inside, then that's when you've pulled away from your purpose again and you have stopped pouring into self. So you're taking energy away and then it starts to go back outside of you. It takes a lot of commitment and dedication for you to basically fall in love with what you are doing and what you want and where you're headed in life and what you got going on. I've got, yeah, Six of Wands, the Justice card. There's some sort of cause and effect, which will give you the results you think you're wanting. But there's a mental block with you. This is like this black and white block. It's like, I need this answer so that I can have this. But there's a wealth of endless other options all on the table that you're refusing to kind of look at. You know what I mean? It's either this is going to happen so that this can happen, or this is going to happen so that this can happen. And you're not really seeing any other way. It's not like, it's not clear. It's not easy. So you can't put it together. So you're just kind of sitting in this old regurgitating energy, waiting for some sort of resolution or resolve, waiting for the resolve. Sitting in a cycle, waiting for the resolve. There's advice given, but it takes you being committed and dedicated to it. Like when you get real sick and tired of this feeling, you're going to start to take authority over your emotional investment in anything, really. And feeling like your emotions are going to bring you the peace and happiness that you're after, because the peace and happiness bring out the positive emotion as a result of the work we do. It's not once I have it, then I will feel good, so then I can work. Do you see how the order of that goes? There's an order there. Will she ever just get over it? Let's look. I like that. Just because it's right there. You're the one blocking it. I have to sit here and point my fingers at you. This is the Two of Swords. Blindfold, crossed, sit. Just sitting there. And it's just so simple. Pull the blindfold off. Drop the swords, pull the blindfold off, and look at the world of choices you have. It's not this one major choice and then that's it. There's so many other things happening, so many other ways to go, so many other possibilities, many other possibilities, endless possibilities, but you're blocked and closed off. How do we unblock you without just kind of enabling the thing you think would work? You think that a replacement, right? If not this friend, then there's another friend. There's another source or an outlet where I can go and have that fulfillment so that I can feel comfortable again. And then I will function. I see the order. I see you. I see it. Let's look. Let's do, yeah, we'll do this guy. Finish with this guy. All right, here we go. Will she ever just get over it? I never think that about you, Lisa. It's a process. It's a process. It's very confusing out there as far as, you know, the information we're given and the validity of its usefulness in our lives. Is that the 10 of Wands? I'll be damned. It's the 10 of Wands and it reversed. This is a major burden on you, but it's also an inability to deal with the emotional side of things. This is this emotional burden that's been laid upon you. You're basically the only person. When you start to see it that way, that you're the only one pouring the emotional, I guess I could say that it's a negative emotional connotation. We've got the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. This is like being pushed aside, sent away, going with the flow. All right, fine. I'll just move on, right? That 8 of Cups is a bit of sadness with it. The 6 of Swords that came out is saying you're doing it with peace of mind. This is a radical acceptance. That's what peace is. Radical acceptance and pulling away from it. Radical acceptance does not go back and say, well, if, you know, they would just see, and I hope one day they will see, and I hope that they'll understand one day, and they better, you know, they're going to rue the day, and they're never going to this, and they. This is not moving forward. Okay. It's not able to move forward when we're focused on the other person. Ooh. But there's a strong emotional inability to be able to move through the work with success. You've overburdened yourself with not only doing the work, but carrying all that emotional responsibility on yourself as well. But it's not all yours. It's not all yours. That's a choice to carry your emotions with this. Because again, you know, as I always say, the only thing we have control over is how we think, feel, and react, period. That's your choice. It's a choice, okay? When you choose to stop feeding it emotion, stop giving it the fuel to live and survive and continue to fester and grow and build, or even show any form of life, right? You got like this plant, right? It's blooming, it's great. All of a sudden, something happens.
Okay. And then you figure out, okay, I need to add, sugar to the water, and it kind of, and then no, that's not it. Okay. It needs more sunlight. That's not it. Okay. And then it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. We've misdiagnosed it. We don't know what it is. We've already done other things to it to send it in a different direction, and it's too far gone. It keeps having this little bit of moments of where you just keep on trying, but ultimately it could be too far gone, and it's just about letting it die. And if you keep on trying, then it's going to keep on feeding it energy. You could still have it, but eventually it's going to do what it's going to do. If it needs to be detached from your life, universe has a very abrupt way of doing this. This is constant fighting with somebody. This is ambiguous conversations that lead to nowhere with somebody. This is a very stressful situation of somebody pissing you off left and right in order to push you away. You know what I mean? But if we don't see that and we keep on fighting against what is trying to be, universe will give us tower moments and death cards. They come and rip the rug out from under us and take it because we won't let it go. Okay. We won't let it go. Holy shit. Two of swords. Two of swords, babe. Bottom of the deck. You're blocking it. You're the only one holding yourself tethered and tied to this situation. It's not either this or that. There's a world of other options. I feel like a flight attendant. Damn. Five of Swords and the world. You're fighting this closure. You're the one still breathing life into this. The cycle needs to be closed 1000%. The world card's right here. But this Five of Swords, it's about walking away from an empty battle that is going nowhere. It's an empty battle. When you choose to walk away and close that cycle, you will start to make better investments into better things that are more suited. And again, like I always say, everything else in your world falls into place as a result of that. Sending energy to somewhere that is not deserving of it does not allow for more beautiful, positive, nurturing energy to come in because there's not space or room for it. There's no space or room for that new to come in when we're holding on to the old. Oh, all right. Will she ever just get over it? Let's look at Aries. I'm going to pull a few of these. I just want to see. Tell me about Aries. Aries. Let's give you some info. Aries to Lisa, just a few. I'm totally in love with you, but this one says, I'm really not into you, but I do like the attention that you give me. Okay. So this is somebody who is in love with the image of herself through your eyes. That's what she loves. She loves how you look at her, how you make her feel, how you talk about her, how you build her up, the way you think about her. That's it. This is not, I love you, because of what you are and what you bring to the table for me and the kind of person you are. That's not it. This is somebody who loves the way you bring out her to herself. Like you show her a side of herself that she doesn't always see. And through her eyes, she sees like this magnificent wonderfulness. You know what I mean? This is too many. My alone time is so precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company. You really know how to make me laugh. So there's some core things there, but it feels selfish. This feels like a very self-serving relationship with her. Let's see. I'm going to do Rebel deck with you since you LOL'd me. Rebel deck.
Tully. Everyone has their turn. Okay. You're going through some tough shit right now. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Get your tired ass up and handle it. Everyone, you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. So, yeah, everybody goes through stuff. You're just experiencing that part of life. But it's a matter of pushing yourself through it so that you can get over it, so that you can experience better, so that you can start to feel differently in life and not sit in that cycle. Okay. Get the fuck out of your head, your own head. Get out of your head. Get into your heart. It misses you. You're in your head all the time, babe. Thinking, processing, trying to, have some sort of idea, this download, right? But your heart is where it's all going to really create more love in your life, more of that emotional fulfillment in the heart. It misses you. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to it. That feeling you have, your intuition is actually pretty darn good. I feel like you don't have a lot of outside influence, like a majority of other people. Like there's not a lot pulling on you. That's not your own choice. But when you are able to really shut down a lot of the things that are around you, you have a lot of good intuitive downloads and messages happening. Listen to them. Listen to it, okay? I'm about done, babe. It was so good to see you, Nat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm glad you're here. I'll see you soon. We'll catch up. Grand evening. Rest well. Again, thank you for blessing me with your presence. All of us with your presence. We're always honored. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Also, every shitty thought you have doesn't mean that it's meant for you to hold on to or run with or give life to. Again, giving life to shitty thoughts. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. These thoughts, a lot of times thoughts aren't even ours. These are ideas that are given to us that we find some way to attach to and make into our own. It's not our thoughts, though. We are given downloads. There's a lot of times we don't even really think thoughts. We're just given information and we're processing and we're reactive based on answers we've already been given. Okay. Love. Just love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Again, pulling you back into your emotions, your heart, your love self. Your mind is not your friend. It's a fantastic. What is it? Is it a fan? Is your mind is a great. Your mind is a great tool, but a terrible leader. That's not the saying. I don't know what the saying is. I'm sure y'all will tell me. Good night. Good night, Delaney. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up right after Miss Lisa. So any of you who are not going to hang in there to the very end, I love y'all so much. I'm so happy to have seen you. Thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I feel so special. I really feel so special with all of you. So thank you so much. Yeah, your head's not your friend, dude. Your mind is a useful servant, but a terrible master. I think that's it. Your mind is a useful servant, but a terrible master. I think that's the saying. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So your mind is meant to help you process things, but it's not meant to live in. It's not meant to stay there. That Six of Swords is also about moving on with peace of mind. And the Five of Swords has also come out, walking away from an empty battle, going nowhere, and moving on in peace. 5 to the Six of Swords. Okay, 5 to the Six of Swords. But yeah, everybody has their shit. Welcome to yours. Get your tired ass up and handle it. Get out of your head, get into your emotions. You know where she's coming from. She's using you. She's always been using you. It's just the way she operates. You probably are using her too. So it's a user-usee type of dependent relationship. And this is why you guys are so combative and so explosive. There is this inability to fulfill one another's needs because of how great your own needs are without the ability to fulfill them yourself. So you're going to combat one another. You just are. It's just the way it is. You're going to go concentrate? Okay. I love. Well, thank you, Frederick. That is so sweet. And thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate it. So sweet. I love y'all. Good night. I look forward to next time. Don't work too hard. Tell your boss I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm incredibly inconvenient. Okay. Does that help, Miss Darling? Okay, I'll look at my text. Thank you. I'm looking. Oh, so sweet. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. I got it. I see you, baby. Thank you, my friend. Heart bubbles. Heart bubbles. Psh. Okay. Bestie Fred, y'all are so cute. Okay. That helps? You good? Okay. Cool. I'm telling you, you've got to process this. And when you get sick and tired of feeling like crap, you're going to stop feeding it. You're going to stop giving it the ability to live and continue to bring you to that place. It's like sitting there feeding a little troll monster so that it continued to take you by the hand and take you to misery corner, misery corner, misery corner. Stop feeding the troll. It'll eventually keel over. And then you can go to whatever corner you want. You don't only have to go to the corner. You can sit in the middle of the room. You can leave the room. You can go to a different house. Go to the park. Go to the lazy river. You can whatever. But you don't have to go to the corners anymore. Okay. Stay out of the corners. That is so sweet. I very, very much appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I love y'all. And thank you. Let me see. I turned off all notifications. Ew. This is funny. That's so funny. Sorry. Every time I bring up my Cash App, it says liar right up top with his picture. Because I changed his name to Liar. Capital letters. His face, I'm like, yep. Oh, mending at the bottom of the deck. Mending, healing, and mending. That is forgiveness, even without forgiveness being there. Yeah, mending is a great card. Let me pull. That's at the end. 32. Yeah. No, wait. I'm going to read this and then I'm out. Okay.
I have to work tomorrow, but not until 2. So that's nice. Yeah, I've been listening to all of these Aussies and New Zealanders talk, and I get their little accents. Hello. Hey. I can see. I was in 22. I need 32. Derp. Here and now. That's not even the card. What is it? 52. I'm wrong 3 times. I need new glasses. 52. Okay, listen, Lisa. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. That's the 10 of Wands, the unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Stop it. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. Holy crap. Even if you were like just to send a closure letter, you know, send a message and just be at closure with it and stick to it. Like, hold yourself accountable to a closure letter. If you're telling somebody goodbye, this is I release you from any sort of energetic connectivity that we have. You no longer have energetic connectivity to me. I untie our bounds and our binding to one another. I release you. I forgive you. I hope that you can forgive me. No hard feelings. Good luck. Goodbye. And end it. And give yourself the finality and the closure, and then start sticking to it. Your stick-to-itiveness of that closure letter is going to be every moment from the point of no return. This is shutting the door and walking in a different direction. But every time you sit there and lean on the door and listen, or you knock on the door, or you tap on that door, you're continuing to feed it energy. You're keeping it there. It still has you bound and tethered to your decisions instead of making your decisions and then moving on. You make a decision and then you sit and fester with it over and over and over again. And so this is your own personal mental prison. Release yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to be free. The mind is a powerful servant and a terrible master. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Showing up and showing out. Girl, I'm rusty so bad. Can y'all tell I'm rusty? I'm stuttering. And even in Mercury retrograde, it's actually pretty good for me. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Right, Baba? Is it pretty good? Is it good stuff? Big love, babe. I appreciate you very, very much. Very much. You're the best around. How you like me now? Oh, thank you. Pink. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It looks like I have no pants on, but I do. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Look at how I've been eating so much. I'm fat now. I put 20 pounds on since I left Michigan, y'all. Can you believe it? I put on 20 pounds since I left. Oh, she thick. She thick now. That's good. It's funny as hell. Anyway, we've been eating and cooking and sitting and chilling and doing just cleaning the house. Anyway, I needed it. I needed to nurture. Yes, of course. Thank y'all so much. Freddie, thank you. so much, Frederick. Lisa, thank you so much. Nat, Delaney, Sarah, Nicole, Sharon, Sammy Ray, Ramon. Thank you. Thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. I think I got them all. Thank you, Spirit. They're so good. They're so good. If you have come in and you caught the replay and you actually watched the entire thing, put replay and where you're watching from. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss a chance to catch me whenever I do come on. I will be coming back on a lot more. Hopefully, more often than not, I can get back on. I've got a steady routine coming up. I've got a steady schedule coming. So that's really going to help me plan. This new place I've gone to, we charge a lot more for our services. So I'm going to actually be getting paid my worth and my value of my work. And I have a set schedule. So if I have a set schedule there, I can set a schedule here. Mwah! I've missed you all so much. Thank you again. I'm nothing without you. I'd just be talking to this guy. And he doesn't listen to me. He does not listen to me, but y'all do, and I appreciate it. I love y'all very much. Big love to you too, babe. Mwah. I know it. I feel it. If there's any constant confidence I have, it's in you guys, especially Fred, especially Lisa. Lisa's been with me since the beginning. Damn. Yeah. Since the beginning. Lisa's been here watching me evolve and grow through my many, many cycles. Mwah. Thank y'all for being a part of it. I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. I love y'all so much. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye.